let the portion of the sinner fall upon her.
And you know why that is?
That's death. So that's like it.
Yeah. Oh, okay, I was going to say, you know why that is? Exactly what Brother Kabar just said. She needs to respect you before she loves you first. Now, the reason why it's all wickedness is nothing compared to the wickedness of a woman is because you fall in love with her.
Yep.
Now you're emotionally invested. So it doesn't even matter if you try to pull out, you're still going to be thinking like, yo, like, why is she worried? When you really shouldn't be worrying about that. That's a trap.
Beautiful point. Did you get that?
You know, it's a trap. So, because now you're going out of your way, and it's always going to be, like for me, it always seems to be when I'm studying. Something's wrong. So I have to pause it. Now I just stopped doing what I was supposed to do, invest myself in a problem that has nothing to do with me, and now I'm caught in the wind, don't know, 2 hours, 3 hours went by, I didn't study because the situation blew up. But she's supposed to respect you, because the core element of fear or core element of respect is fear.
All right, which goes back to Yahweh. He's actually the respect, and he's really the true love here. They lie and tell you that they love.
That's right.
When you're supposed to really respect, it goes back to really the true love. Yahweh is that love and that respect. They don't know what love is.
They always dig for details,
Yeah.
right? So that they can know.
They don't know.
That's how they can get you to fall in love with them. Once they,
Because thou did hearken unto that woman. Because you listened to her.
Yeah.
Right?
Beautiful
Yeah,
point.
exactly.
You're not supposed to.
And they'll say all types of things that make you think that maybe they're right, because this is because your emotions are invested in them. Now you're gonna be swindled or enchanted by their words and the softness of their lips and all this nonsense.
You know, you should listen about this. What time dinner's ready? That's it. What time dinner ready? That's it.
Yeah, keep this thing really simple. And the respect factor, the standard of truth, right, has to be presented before them. And you stay diligent in spirit and in truth. Right? Whether they look like they love you or not, or whether they're a scorpion, you got to stay right. You're not taking instructions from them. It's the instruction that you give them, okay, that they, what's that word, reciprocate, and bring back to you and say, should I do this?
That's why women's always ask a man's opinion.
That's right.
Yeah.
But when the truth come out, then they can't fucking handle it.
And there you go. That's the point.
You can't handle the truth.
That's why it's a trap, man. You actually have to learn to be skillful with your words.
Exactly.
You gotta be vague. You gotta be vague so that they're constantly, like for instance, my woman, I've learned to, when she asks me a question like that, to be vague with my words. She goes back and think just to leave me alone.
Beautiful.
Just
put
to
her
leave
in
me
a
alone.
riddle.
Put her in a riddle.
better put her
Just
in
to
a
leave me
riddle.
alone, because you know what? These, like, everything they do is a trap, and they don't even know it because spirits are jumping on
Snares
them.
and traps, right?
Snares and traps.
Yeah,
So
like
this-
you were saying about with the words, you got to be. And there's a saying this from that guy Robert Kiyosaki. He was saying about with words you can control somebody, such and such. But the best breakdown for that would be how Mosai used Moses to go to his brother Aaron. Aaron was the one who spoke to the children of Israel
Yes.
because he was more better with fluent words. So
yeah,
he's a
yeah,
poet.
Aaron
Moses
means
was like,
life.
cut. Yeah.
Aaron means his life, right?
I got a quick precept speaking on that. This is Ecclesiasticus, Sirach 37, and I'll start at 8. 37 and 7, it says, "Speak, young man, if there be need of thee, yet scarcely when thou art asked or are twice asked." Right? So basically speaking, when it's needed, when you're needed of, and when you're asked twice, think about it, because it's true. Well, my woman will ask me a question twice because she knows she's planning the same question twice. Now verse 8, it says, "Let thy speech be short." You give them too much details, the devil's in the details. You can't talk to them.
They're always twisting.
Exactly.
Always.
You got to just give the order, man.
That's right. That's right. Where's my supper? That's it. Let thy speech be short, comprehending much in few words. Be as one that knoweth and yet holdeth his tongue.
Wow.
So you have to be skillful with them because they're like kids. They hear everything you say and they hear what you don't say. You know, they're always watching you. So.
Always looking to twist the truth.
That's right. Twist the truth. That's right.
Well, you know, you can't twist the truth, but it means putting it in their words.
Well, in order to tell the lie, you have to tell the truth.
Truth,
You
yeah.
have to know the truth.
You have to know, yeah, that's the point, right? So, because they're watching you, you've been consistent, and you live in a certain way. I said, fuck, they're thinking, how can I get around that to get what I want?
Yeah, come on. That's right. That's right.
And then they're brought up in Babylon where they think you're on your level. And then they think you're equal, 50-50. Right?
Yeah, you gotta go 50-50.
Oh,
Yeah.
I had that script for it. Oh, you still finished it?
No, that was it.
That was it?
Yeah.
Oh, I got, this is Isaiah
man.
3 and 12.
God.
As for my people, children are their oppressors,
Yep.
and women rule over them.
Right.
We read it again.
Yeah.
It says, as for my people, children are their oppressors,
Esau,
and women rule over them.
right? Starting with our women, and then the filthy philosophies and the twist from that children oppressor, if I may say.
Yeah.
Let's just sum it up.
You got that whap.
Oh, my people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, sap. Stank ass pussy. Stank ass pussy. SAP. Oh, my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err and destroy the way of thy path.
Shit.
And in our kingdom,
And that's not the path, right there. You know? Cheesy Creasy never wept, alright? Cheesy Creasy never wept.
That other white meat,
That's right.
that's what it's called,
The curse.
the curse.
You know what is spoken of in that other Jesus
Yeah.
in Galatians. Talk about that's this creepy crawler. You know,
People of my curse.
creeping in the bed with your wife, man.
That one, I gotta download that one. Download. Straight.
And a lot of people are going to be praying over this long weekend because it's Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
Killing.
Fake stealing, there's killing.
This is Sirach 20 and 37 on the topic of speech. It says, there is a reproof which is not timely, and there is a man who keeps silence but is wise. And don't ever feel afraid to have a so-called awkward silence with anybody where you're going. You don't have to speak if you have nothing to say. You know?
And even if you know,
Yeah.
hey, the guy just died a couple months ago. Don't say nothing. Remember those
Oh,
cats? That group. They have that song. They made a big hit. Don't say nothing. The lead singer just
Roots.
died.
Roots.
Yeah, Roots. Yeah,
I ain't
yeah,
saying
yeah.
that.
Yeah. So that's profound.
saying
That's
that,
scriptural. That's where you got it from. Don't say nothing. Right? You might be in a situation because you were sent there to actually see for yourself.
Leave here, you get arrested. I'll tell you,
Yeah,
don't say
go ahead.
nothing.
Don't say. That's the whole point, really. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 2, it says, how much better is it to reprove than to stay angry? And that's another thing. These women will do that too. You'll do something wrong out of your sincerity, because you don't know. You're just being you. And then they hold that against you for months, years, days, weeks, and bring it upon you. The thing is, to correct them, you got to let them know right away when they're offending you.
Gotta check them.
You have to check them, because they'll lose respect. Because they know, once they understand who you are and what you're about, they know what offends you and what's not, and what doesn't. To some
Beautiful
extent.
point.
That's true.
And that's a great point. You mentioned about where it says be quiet there, because if you're in a situation, real quick, if you're in a situation and let's say they keep calling you, whatever, right? They keep calling you, right? Same female, like she knows about you, whatever you're dealing with her. Sometimes for maybe days at a time, don't return the call. Right? But be ready to give what? An answer. Right? And that answer is going to do what? It's going to be in our favor, to spirit and power. Right? And hey, you won't have to go deep in the scripture. As this brother said over there, keep it simple. Hey, where's my dinner? You know, where's, right? You're going to talk about real quick something that they're waning in. That's what he's saying. This is what you should be doing. So when you make that contact, the point is, when you make that contact, you got to know what to say. Right?
How to say it.
And how to say it.
Good reason.
How to say it. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 4. Like a eunuch's desire to violate a maiden is a man who